The good old achievements tab, boys. Okay, here we go again. One last ride. Again, right? So we have a brand new fresh survey. Yeah, spoiler alert, we're getting one more fresh survey. It's happening right now. If you're playing on North America, this server is already out. And if you're playing in Europe, this server will be coming out after the maintenance, which should be happening about it should be out in 12 hours from this video coming out. Actually more as well. So, actually less. So yeah, the server is probably going to be out on Europe very soon too. We're getting brand new fresh PvP servers, and let's just talk about that. I've made a pros and cons list. I was basically in the middle of farming Blood Furnace, so right now you can see I've been farming Blood Furnace for quite a bit. Farmed up 600 gold today, plus a bunch of nether weaves that I've been sending away. And then out of nowhere, out of left field, we just got served something, and that is fresh servers. So let's go and check out the blue post. It's a blue tracker, so here we go. Okay, so we can see right here, I'm just going to be reading the EU one, but North America's server is already up, by the way. So if you're playing on North America, you already know about this, and if you're playing on Europe, you might not know, but now you do. So when Rat Classic Realm maintenance is finished early tomorrow morning, you will find a new fresh start realm available in this region called Jindo. Jindo, whatever really. PvP server, boys. So we're getting one new PvP server per region. As with previous fresh start realms, only new characters can be created here. All transfers to and from Jindo are disabled. We'll get more into that specific sentence later. Level boosts may not be applied to characters on this realm, and Death Knights may not be created here until your character is leveled up. Over the last few weeks, we have been highly focused on realm populations and making adjustments to promote the long-term success of all realms. We are looking forward to seeing the Jindo community join the story. Okay, so let's just start right off the bat and talk about this one sentence. All transfers to and from Jindo are disabled. So one of the things that I'll be bringing up in my pros and cons list is transfers to Jindo. I would love to see people being able to transfer from Thekal to Jindo. Let me know what you think about that down below right now in the comment section. But I would love that to be a thing, because then people can just transfer off the most popular realm, and I'll get more into why in just a second. So as I said, I've made a pros and cons list here, and I just want to get right into the pros and cons so we can talk about it, and then you can let me know if you agree or disagree with what I'm saying in the comment section down below. Let's start with the good to keep this video on a positive vibe. So Number one, if you're stuck in the queue, you have a brand new server alternative that is also PvP. So a lot of people that are stuck in the queue right now, you have one option for Fresh, and that is Giant Stalker, but that's a PvE server. Not everyone wants to play on a PvE server. Some people really prefer PvP, and I get that. That's honestly your preference. It's okay. Well, now you have an option. You can go to a brand new PvP server. Okay, number two, you're spreading the population. This means overall less queues. You're basically taking the population of Thekal, giving them a brand new opportunity here to go on a completely different server, and somebody will. So the queue will be going down 100%, I can tell you that. I can't tell you how much it will be going down, but there will be less queues on Thekal, and you're basically spreading the population, right? Okay, number three, tying right back into number one or number two. Good, it's a good thing if you want to avoid queues. This is a brand new server, not everyone will play here, and I can pretty much guarantee you there will be less queues on this one than Thekal. Number four. If you feel like you missed out on the fresh start, you have a second chance. I've received several messages already about people thinking it's too late to start on the fresh start servers because they feel people have gotten so far ahead. Well, here we go, brand new fresh start, starting from scratch, and nobody's level 70, okay? And lastly, this one attracts casuals that don't want to rush to level 80, and it's a fresh start and possibly no queue. Basically, if you're looking to just level at your own pace, then here you go. Okay, good vibes. Yeah, let's talk about the bad things though. Number one, we're 13 days away from Rat's launch. Let that sink in. We're 13 days away. The current Fresh has been out for 13 days. If you haven't gotten to level 70 yet, and you're planning to play the same amount of time on the Fresh servers, you're not gonna get to level 70. Okay, number 2, no transfers from Skyfury or Thekal, at least not that we know about, and once again it says right here, all transfers to and from Jindo are disabled. Okay, connected to the previous point above, aka the no transfers, no free transfers makes it very difficult for people that are now established on Thekal or even Skyfury to actually start over one more time. Oh yeah, Kenny, thank you so much for the follow. We're doing this live on Twitch, by the way, so if you want to follow my Twitch and watch me live, then the link is down below in the video description. Yeah, no transfers makes it very difficult for anyone to just leave their current servers. Lots of people have level 50 plus or level 70s now on both Thekal and Skyfury, so it's very difficult for those people to just start over once again. And people have guilds, they have friends that are playing there, and no transfers makes it very difficult to just abandon your guild, your character and your friends. Bad point number 3, people that have high level characters and / or friends on Thekal or Skyfury have less incentive to leave their characters and friends to start over. I basically just said that. And lastly, they came out 2 weeks after the other Fresh servers, which is simply too late. Like, they noticed the populations and queues on day 1, and they waited 13 more days before deciding to add another server. We could see this the first week of Fresh, that PvP servers had massive queues. I don't know why they waited this long. I think they were just waiting to... They said that this was like the last option, but still, they could have given us these servers way earlier, like 1 week ago even, because now it's 13 days until Wrath. The only way this would make sense is if they actually delayed Wrath, which they can't do. They can't delay Wrath just for one server, or one per region. Okay, all of this being said, I have 2 possible solutions. Like, possible things they should add here. Number 1, add the free transfers from the currently overpopulated Fresh PvP servers to the new ones, aka free transfers from Skyfury and from Thekal. This is so that like if you have a full guild, you can make a guild decision to move. That way all of you move your characters, so you don't have to start over, but all of you actually move to the new server. This will massively help reduce the queues, and also if you play with, let's say you have 10 real life friends and you're all playing together, this way you don't have to start over one by one, you can all transfer together and keep having fun. Number 2, extend the Joyous Journey buff on these servers, considering they launch 13 days before Wrath's release, and not everyone will level up to level 70 in 13 days. Once again, the current Fresh servers have been out for 13 days, so if you're not 70 by now, then chances are you won't be 70 before Wrath comes out on these Fresh servers either. Alternatively, and possibly the best solution here, is to make it so the Joyous Journeys buff lasts until you reach level 70, and then it automatically disables itself. Overall though, this is a net positive. The worst case scenario, we get a new server and people play there. It is a win-win, but it could have come out way earlier, and it was obvious that the queues would be lasting until, well, this long, and in Wrath as well. Either way guys, that's a new Fresh start realm I wanted you guys to know, so now you know. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section, leave a like on the video if you liked it, and subscribe for more Wrath content. That is 3 videos in one day. I wasn't planning on making this one, but hopefully you enjoyed. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Peace out guys.